Hello, welcome to Bronies Discuss. I'm going to be doing this episode alone. Let's see how well I can do. This episode is actually a viewer-submitted one by Emir Gu Hit Tam. Sorry if I say this wrong. Emir Gu Hit. Screw it. Eminem submitted this video idea yesterday on the Bronies Improvement. So, what it was is, if you can't tell by the title, Pony Fanon traits. Like, as he said, like Lyra's obsession with humans, and Trixie's pinecone eating obsession. So, since I'm going to be doing this alone, let's see how well I can do. Here we go. Lyra's obsession with humans, I can usually, if I remember correctly, it started out, for those of you who don't know, it was in Dragonshy, I believe is where it was. It's the part where Pinky's counting for a party, and if you can freeze it at a certain point, you'll see Lyra sitting, lounging back in a bench, like a human would. And it was also a mixture of Fall with Her Friends and that scene. In Fall with Her Friends, when Applejack is doing her long jump, you can freeze it halfway, and you'll see Lyra, and this was early on in the fandom, so they didn't know that ponies could hold drinks. You'll see Lyra holding a cup with one hoof. So that's where it mostly started, was just that she was acting like a human, that it really started. I'm completely fine with it. I think it's pretty cool. It really does add to very special touches if you make a human story that involves Equestria. You can usually involve Lyra in it for a good comical moment every now and then. So I don't mind that. Trixie's pinecone eating idea. Where the hell did that come from? I just remember that's just randomly appearing out of nowhere a few months ago. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out where that's from. I actually talked to Mackenzie about it when it first appeared, and he couldn't tell me where it came from. I don't know, but Trixie likes her pinecones. I'm just going to say that. I don't get what it is. I'm not sure. Another one I'm going to say is, this one I don't even know where this one came from. Maybe one of you do. Berry Punch being a drinker. I'm not sure where that one came from. It is kind of different. I believe that should kind of stay for more of a, I'm just saying for, authors out there, what few of you are authors, that if you do mention that Berry Punch is a drinker, then your story kind of needs to be on the more mature side. But I don't get where that's from. I never remember seeing a scene where Berry Punch looked like she was drunk or anything like that. I mean, I know I've seen pictures of them from the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 3000 where, it's Pinky holding that mountain of ciders, and what they do is they replace the color scheme and make it look like Berry Punch. That just kind of adds on to it, but I still have no idea where that ever started. It's kind of weird. It is a different kind of thing. I'm not sure about it myself. I don't mind it, but some of these things I can't figure out where they started. What's another one? Ditsy Doo always liking muffins. Yes, I'm going to call her Ditsy Doo. That one was kind of simple. She said muffins in the what episode was that? It was the Applejack episode, I believe. It was the Applebuck season, I believe, was the episode. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I mean, after the muffins are made, and it does that panoramic view of all the ponies that are looking at the muffins. You can see Ditsy Doo flying in the background with undipped eyes. And at one point, you can just hear her in the background go, muffins! So that's kind of where that one started. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cute. All the little, all those bam, 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 muffin little pictures. Those are cute. Those are fun. That's just a few. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I needed a new episode. Thank you for the viewer submission. I'm still going to call you Eminem. I'm sorry I can't get your name right, but bam, there's the name. Thanks for the viewer submission idea. I kind of wish I had been able to do this with a partner. I don't know. Hopefully, Mackenzie will be back in a week or two or something like that. I'm not sure when he's getting back. But for now, yep, that was my single-handed attempt at explaining pony Fanon traits. Bye-bye.